Hello, and welcome to, or welcome back, Beat the Chance podcast. I hope everybody is having a pleasant Saturday afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in this big, 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 big world. Today we have a very special guest, a diamond in the rough of Twitch, if you so to speak. Very fun, very welcoming, has a very good community. We've become very fast friends in this wild world of Twitch. Yes, that person right there. Thank you, Lexi. Yes. So I hope you're comfy. So we've got good vibes, jokes, and all things awesome. He's great. He's an archer. He has a green mullet, and he's fun. He is the Green Mullet. Let's bring him on. Molly! Hello? Are you there? There you are. I was like, oh no, did he leave?
Why would I do that?
I don't know. People are weird.
Oh, yeah, I am weird, but I'm not that kind of weird.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. So, how are you today?
I'm good. I've just stuffed my face and I have beer, so I'm quite happy.
Oh, get hitting all of the marks there today of the pyramid. Okay, so it's a pleasure to have you on my little podcast. Very humble, very cozy, and I am very scatterbrained. I apologize. I cannot think straight worth a damn today. Apparently, having too much sleep is as bad as having no sleep at all. So,
I'm right there with you on that one.
Yeah, it's really strange because sometimes when I have no sleep, I work better than when I do have sleep. All right, so
I run well on no sleep. I run very well on very little sleep.
Right? Like, yeah. I can be awake at like 4 o'clock in the morning and go, yeah, that's right, I'm gonna do all this shit. As soon as 1 o'clock hits, I'm tired. I want to go to sleep.
I get all my motivation right before I fall asleep. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and
yeah. Yeah, that happens to me as well. Look at all these beautiful people coming in to listen to his podcast today. Are you ready? Okay, so tell us about yourself, Mr. Mully.
Well, I'm the Green Mullet. I'm 34. I've got a wife and a son. I'm pretty much a friendly neighbourhood weirdo who swears way too much. I'm from the UK. I live in the north of the UK. That's why I don't sound like any people from the UK in your big Hollywood movies or sound very posh. I eat a lot of food. I love cooking, and I do archery. That's about it, really. I'm pretty simple.
That's it. Oh, the food part, you had me at the food part. With you, he's definitely understating that. You should see the shit in my Discord that he posts, that he makes. He's like Gordon Ramsay with a mullet. It's amazing.
It's raw.
It's fucking raw. No, and this is just a self-taught skill. You didn't learn it anywhere.
No, besides like my mum teaching me the basics when I was a kid, because my mum was out at work a lot, so I was at home a lot on my own. So she taught me like the basics, and then everything else is just off the top of my head. I very, very rarely follow a recipe. I like cooking freeform. If you know what I mean, thinking, oh, this will be good. Let's mash this together.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
Okay, tell me about your favorite games.
My favorite games, nah. Have you got about 6 hours? I like RPGs, action RPGs. I'm not a big first-person shooter guy. I don't like sports games very much. But I'd say I like the Metal Gear Solid series, Souls games, of course, and Project Zomboid. I like games that apparently beat the hell out of me and beat me down.
You like suffering. I get it.
Yeah, I like a bit of suffering. Persona, this Persona series is one of my favorite. Final Fantasy, Legend of Zelda, all the classic stuff.
Yeah, I have people telling me that the Persona series is very good, that I should try it. I was like,
you would love the Persona series. It's so stylish. Everything's like, even like you sit there with the battle going on, and you give yourself like 2 or 3 minutes just to enjoy the jam what's going on, because the music's so good.
Nice. Like what I like to hear. But so we'd say that Metal Gear and the Dark Souls series are probably your favorites that you prefer to stream/play.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take my hand to streaming pretty much anything as long as I'm going to enjoy it. I mean, I think I've only played one game on my stream. I was like, nah, I'm really not having a fun time with this, but I played it anyway.
What game was that?
Resident Evil Survivor. That
Oh.
can suck my ass. I hate that game.
We're not going to talk about that game, okay? It's very acquired taste. I have played most of the Resident Evils on that one, but we're going to talk about Resident Evil because I totally will go off track.
It's just that it was fun to play, like, with on stream with my friends and stuff because we could all laugh about it. But I would never turn around and play it by myself. It's terrible. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they were trying to achieve there. Actually, I do see what they were trying to achieve, but it didn't quite work.
No.
Not at all.
No. I got that game for my birthday one year. What a disappointment that was.
That's like getting Resident Evil 6. I like actually requested off of work to play that one, and I sat down and was like, fuck is this? What is this?
I got that on release as well. So I was so looking forward to it. And again, the same was like, what? Why? Why have you done
That's like
this?
Aliens, Colonial Marines. It's like, what is this hot trash? Why?
Oh, God, I nearly bought that, but my friend bought it first, and I played it at his house, and I was like, yeah, this is garbage.
What the hell am I gonna do with it? Because you can't like trade it in anymore. Otherwise, people's like, here, I'll give you $5 for it, because that's about what it's worth.
I don't think it's worth that. You couldn't pay me.
I'm trying to expand on it just a little bit. You know what I mean? All right.
Yeah, you couldn't give me $5 to take it off you. I wouldn't take it.
Okay, tell us about the archery. Tell us all about the archery.
Oh, there's a lot. There's not that much to say. I mean, I'm still pretty new to it. I'm only coming up to about a year of actually starting to do it. But it's one of those hobbies that I've always wanted to get started in since I was like a kid, and I was like, oh, I'll do it, and I never did. And then I went to my friend's wedding. I was best man at my friend's wedding, and he had like a cool outdoorsy wedding, and they had archery there. And I pretty much spent the entire time at the archery range during the wedding reception. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go do it. And I started up. I shoot a style of archery which is called burbo. It's very basic. It's just, without all the bells and whistles, it's just a bow. You don't have any sights or weights. You know what you see in the Olympics?
Mm-hmm.
Where they've got long sticks hanging off? I don't use any of that. It's just a bow. So that's the way I prefer it. I don't like using any of that stuff.
You just won some medals, didn't you?
Yeah, it was nothing major. It was just like team wins and stuff within the club. Nothing ridiculous. I don't enter that many competitions. I just do it for fun.
Okay, so he's green Legolas. It's green Legolas, so we're fine. But I just think it's really, really cool. I mean, I would probably hurt myself if I tried any type of sports like that. Somehow it would come around to shoot me in the foot. So we don't do that.
No, anybody can do archery. It's a very grounded sport. We've got people of all ages and abilities in our club, and we've got a few people who are also handicapped who shoot archery. Mm-hmm. So it's very, very, very accessible.
Good. That's really cool that you do that, though.
Mm.
You've got Lexi's attention, so 100% that she's like, oh my god, that's so cool that you do that. Lexi, have you not seen the videos he posts?
Yeah, I'll throw a couple of videos in the Discord because
tag her in some. Yeah, tag her in some.
Yeah, we'll do, because I remember telling you, they always use bows as a stealth weapon in games. They're so noisy, not as loud as a gun, but you can still hear them from quite a distance away. They make a snapping sound.
Yeah, if they're what's ones that are really sensitive to sound? The ones that are Days Gone. If they fucking hear you, you're done. Absolutely done. Okay, tell us the story behind the Green Mullet name. Besides the obvious.
It's pretty self-explanatory. I did it because it's more of a mohawk these days, but at the time I had a mullet and I wanted to change my name because before I was the Green Mullet for quite a good while online, I was Northern Butcher because I'm from the north of the UK and I'm a qualified butcher. That's what I did for a long time. So that's it, really. I'm not very creative.
Butcher and Archer. This is the guy you want in the zombie apocalypse, okay? Because he can dismember meat so we can eat, and he can also hunt it.
I'm almost a surgeon. Almost.
Almost a surgeon. He's Jack the Ripper of the cow, so it's great.
Yeah, I could take things out of you. I just won't be able to put you back together. That's the bit what I'm missing.
Ah, Dr. Stab and Slash. Yes, Jack. Anyway, anyway, why did you start streaming?
I started streaming for fun. I joined a few different Discord communities who were playing games that I was into. It started with Tomb Raider, like the original Tomb Raider, because I've recently started playing that again myself. Started watching some videos and streams on it. So I just kind of infiltrated those places and got friends. And I was like, you know what? These guys who were doing this seems like they're having a fun time interacting with everybody and having a good laugh and just playing a game. So I thought, why not give it a go? And well, here I am. I'm still going.
You are, and you're moving fast too. I'm very happy about that. I'm back here cheering. Yeah, get him going, get him going. Yeah, because the world needs your kind of content because you've got that slapstick, lewd comedy that I enjoy. So you need to be pushed up further so more people can find you. And God damn it, I'm gonna do it. Guys, go follow him right now. So anyway, but yes, I remember. I think it was Farrell I think I met Farrell first, and then I met you, or I met the other way around. But I ended up in your stream, and I was like, "This dude's cool."
I think I met you through Farrell. I think it just because I'm friends with Farrell, and it just popped up on her Discord that you were going live, or she recommended one of the two things. So I was like, yeah, I'll go check her out. And then as soon as how shouty and loud you were, I was like, this is the place for me. I like it.
Yeah, I have a very boomy voice. I can't help it. It's just.
It's great. It's great. I wouldn't have you any other way.
But yeah, so you did the stream. Usually everybody starts around the COVID era. Is that when you started?
No, COVID was pretty much done with when I started. I watched a lot of people's streams for a long time before I actually thought I'm going to actually go do it. Partly because I didn't have anything to stream from. I had a PC which was like half working, and I had a PS4, which you can stream directly from, but they aren't that great. I did a couple of little ones from it, and I was like, yeah, this isn't it for me yet. So once I got into like some better equipment, I got an Xbox One and started streaming from there directly, which was a lot better.
Nice.
And then I got myself a decent computer, so yeah.
Yes, the post-COVID streamer, a whole new generation. Yeah, I started during the COVID epidemic thing. I mean, I was in the communities, in Twitch communities before that because I wasn't working. I couldn't really get out of bed most of the time, so I just watched it on my Xbox, sitting there laying in bed saying, "Please kill me," while I was getting chemo. And I found streamers that I like to watch and I like to listen to their voices. Then eventually, I became active in their communities. Like Merp, I started in a group called it's Veggie Power Ups community. She doesn't really stream a whole lot anymore because of health issues, but that's okay. But I still hope she's doing the best. She's an amazing person, super sweet, and she got all of us together. And I found Merp there. I found not there. There's a lot of people I found from that community, and they treated me like family. I was like, holy fuck, what is this? Everybody thinks I'm a weirdo. Why are these people accepting me? I was like, this is sus. But no, they encouraged me to start streaming, and here I am. And I'm like, everybody needs that kind of push. It's like, yes, we need that community. We need that love. We don't want to get the toxic end of Twitch because that's bad.
Oh yeah, I've been there. I've been in before I started streaming myself. I like watching Twitch was quite a recent thing for me as well. It was like I said, it was only about between, I'd say, 6 months or so of me actually starting to watch Twitch a lot and then doing it myself. But there was a few games, like there was a couple of Dark Souls channels that I used to watch. I'm not going to name them, but I'd just act like myself in there, like I do with you, and they'd be like, yeah, we don't like people like you. I was like, all right, then bye. I'm never coming here again. Whatever.
Some people are like that. Yeah, it's like, why are you, when I first started, they're like, why are you yelling? You don't need to yell. I'm like, I don't? What? But this is how I am.
You're screaming at them. I'm not yelling.
I'm not yelling. But apparently the people who have stayed are either partially deaf or just love my personality. So.
Or both. You never know.
Or both. Okay, what do you say your favorite genre of game is to play? So I'd say Souls, right?
I have a few, but Souls is up there for sure. I do like Souls games, but I'm an RPG guy. I like going off on adventures. and finding things and living in worlds that I couldn't possibly live in real life. So yeah, RPGs and Souls-like does fall into that, I guess.
So
It
like
is a
Final
setting.
Fantasy, JRPGs, or are we talking about other type of RPGs?
I like all. I like Final Fantasy. I like JRPGs. I like Western RPGs. I mean, I grew up playing RuneScape for God knows how long.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And World of Warcraft. So yeah, I do like an MMO, but I just don't have the amount of time
I swear
put
to
into
God,
them I used to.
everybody has dipped their toes in Warcraft at one time or another.
Oh,
Either
yeah,
you
that ate my
played the
life.
original when it was super strategy based, or you played WoW and you cracked out in your underwear for like months in playing
Yeah.
your Warcraft. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It was so
I
good.
literally ate my life for like a good solid year and a half of just go to work, come home, sit down, play WoW until bed, occasionally eat some food, wake up, but get on WoW for a couple of hours before I go to work. And I'd have my friends like, do you want to go do stuff? I'm like, man, I can't. I've got a raid. Sorry, and stuff like that. So
It's true facts. All facts.
I kind of broke away from it, and yeah, I keep thinking like, should I go back? But I have self-control issues, so I'm just no, I can't.
Yeah, I thought about it too when the classic came out because I was a big fan of the grindy like thing. I tried a little bit and was like, God, this is annoying. Why did I like this game?
Yeah. Listen, I played RuneScape for like a month or so in July. June I started, and I played it and I was having fun. And then by the end of the month, I was like, why am I playing this? I'm just clicking on trees
Right?
for like 4 hours. Nobody's talking. I don't think online gaming's the same as it used to be when I was younger. You used to be able to make friends online quite easily, but it seems like on MMOs and stuff, no one talks to each other anymore unless they're already established friends.
Or they're talking smack.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's hard to take like MMO to. You hear Godzilla? I heard Godzilla.
I can see Godzilla.
Emo, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Hope it was good. Emo has been my friend for like centuries, so I'm very happy to see him back streaming again. But anyhow,
nice.
But yes,
I'm gonna go follow him.
Yes, he's lewd. He's super lewd. He fits right in.
I'm definitely following him. I'm following.
Yes.
I've followed 4 times.
But anyway, yeah. So first it was Guild Wars. The first Guild Wars.
I played Guild Wars. I did play Guild Wars.
Yes, because
I got the disc from a charity shop, still sealed for like £1.50.
Nice. Me and my husband were big on the necromancers, so we both played 2 necromancers, and then our one friend was like, "You should try WoW." I'm like, "Oh, come on now." All right, so we tried it, and I was like, "Yes, I'm playing a troll shaman." Totally.
I was a night elf hunter for a long time. Of course, I've got to use a bow, so you know.
Yes, it was good, but it was a good time. There was a lot of games back then, though, that hooked into you and you couldn't let go.
Oh god, yeah.
But WoW was one of them. Most of the people use their original screen names, like my husband, Tustivus. That's his WoW name originally, so that he uses it for everything.
There's probably still some like things I log into nowadays, and it's still my screen name. But I don't really use that one anymore.
Okay. What was I doing? Okay, asking you a question. Okay, what is the most rewarding thing about streaming for you?
Oh, it's got to be for me. It's the community aspect of it. The enjoyment comes from me is interacting with everybody who joins in or just talks to me in Discord. Or collaborating and playing with other streamers. That's the main thing for me. That's the attraction. That's why I really struggled early on, like to keep going when you when you don't get many viewers and you just sat there talking to yourself. I find it a lot more enjoyable when I have people to bounce off of.
So I am not guilty of that. I actually had a definite benefit when I started because I was in those communities. So when I said I was starting streaming, I got affiliate the same day I started.
Wow.
So I had an unfair advantage to those people who streamed to 0 people. I had like 15 people in my stream, like consistent before I started. So it was unfair. I never had that, but I can imagine what it feels like not to have anybody interacting and you're talking to yourself. But I like talking to myself anyway. So It's good.
Yeah. I don't think it took me like super long. I know some people it's taken them like a year or more. It didn't take me that long. I got really lucky. I'm not gonna lie, I got really lucky. I was like on the cusp of getting to affiliate for so long, but I couldn't get the average viewers for me. I was getting like 2 or 3 people in, but then they drop out for a bit or whatever. And then another guy who I'm part of his community because he plays a lot of the similar games I like. He was having a big boost in viewers at the time because he was collaborating with that the game Once Human. He's like one of the main streamers for these people. And I was just playing Skyrim one day, and he raided me with like over like 200 people. So that instantly just straight up, and I got the email for affiliate like the day after. I was like, oh my god, what? And yeah, just been going from there. But yeah, the early up on was a bit of a struggle for me, but I'm glad I carried on anyway.
I had my most difficult thing was the trying to figure out what kind of foothold I wanted in the actual, I guess, circle. So it's like, do I want to be a straight horror streamer, or do I want to be a variety? I don't know. I don't even know where I sit now. Everybody's like, you do variety because you do everything, but it's like I don't want that title.
I like being a variety. That's what I call it, variety. I just play whatever I enjoy playing. Like if there's games out there, some people say, why don't you play this? It's popular. I'm like, because I don't want to play that. It's not my kind of game.
Right.
Oh man, you should go play Valorant or Warzone. You'll get. I don't care. I'm not gonna have fun playing it. And if I'm not gonna have fun streaming it, it's not gonna be a fun stream.
Right.
Because I'm not enjoying myself.
Yeah, and it's gonna be oversaturated anyway, because they're gonna have people that are like top tier pro MLG streamers, and you're not going to get any views from that anyway, because nobody's going to watch a no nonsense dude down below compared to somebody up there who has like 100 something views. So on that,
exactly.
But I would say there's lots of rewarding things from streaming. Basically the friendships you make. People say that online internet friends are not their friends, and I say fuck them, because I have a huge base of people that I talk to on a daily basis that if I could see them in person every day, I swear to God, they would be so sick of me.
Oh, if I had the money, I'd be straight over there. You would have met me like 10 times already.
I know, because I really don't have any real life friends, because I don't know. They all left when I got sick. So it's like, yeah, she can't do anything. She can't hang out with me because I have kids. She can't hang out with me because I have pets. She can't come out the house because she's tired. So they all just went and did their own thing. So I'm just, okay.
I have like 2. Aww. Not gonna lie, I have like 2. Which is fine for me.
I don't know if that's possible. How can you not like this man? Anyway.
I was like, no, it's just that's so many people I consider actual friends. There's not very many people at all. I have people I like and who are acquaintances, but I'm slow to trust people. I guess I'd say that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because there is a very, very toxic group of people that like to manipulate you. So it's like, no, that's okay. No, that's okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so what would you say is the most frustrating thing about streaming is?
Technical problems for me.
Oh.
Technical problems really annoy me. Because I hyperfixate on problems, things that I'm fixing. So I don't know if you've caught it, but there's been a time I stream where my sound effects aren't working, and I've literally spent like 15 minutes on stream trying to pause the game. This is annoying me. I need to fix this now.
No, I totally get it. I had the one podcast I did with Fricka. Fricka's a super amazing artist. She does 3D printing. She does dice. She does everything. I love her to death. If you haven't followed Fricka, go do that. But her entire podcast is trashed. I can't even save it. The editing is because it kept dropping out. My computer kept freezing. It's because one of my RAM died. And it wouldn't hold any kind of power in it. So my husband just went boop, pumped it out and gave me one of his. So it's like, oh, I thank you. So and then he got me a new one. It's like, it's great to have a computer nerd in your freaking house that just like, oh, I'll fix that for you, no problem. But it was giving me hell the entire time. That
happened to me. My very first, I bought a gaming laptop because I was short on space. So I got rid of my tower. And I got this gaming laptop, and it was quite expensive as well for the time. This is going back like like 10 or so years. And I was playing DayZ when it was still a mod and it wasn't like a full game. And my computer just shit itself basically, and I couldn't figure out for ages. And one of my RAM chips had just fried. That laptop didn't last 3 months after that. It essentially cooked itself. The ventilation was garbage on it.
I see. I don't understand how people can even stream off a laptop. I lose my fucking mind. It's so tiny. It's like, how do you see? Maybe it's because I like big. I have two huge monitors, so I need to have everything big in my face.
I do. I've got a 32-inch monitor and then like a 24 next to it. They're quite big. I couldn't stream off a laptop. Definitely not. I get flack for streaming off Wi-Fi, but I've got really good Wi-Fi, so it's good.
If you got it, use it, brah. Use it, brah.
Yeah.
Or the console gamers. I wouldn't even know how that would work either, being off of that.
I've streamed straight off of my Xbox. It worked better than I thought it would, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. And that was off Wi-Fi as well.
All right. All right, what is the worst game you've ever streamed? You said that was Survivor.
Resident Evil Survivor, yeah. Yeah, that's got to be the worst. Anything else, I can't say I've been mega thinking, oh my god, this is terrible. I tend to only gravitate towards games I know I'm going to like, or I've already played so I know I like it. The only time I guess I play a bad game is if it was in the category of like so bad it's funny.
All right, there was this one game I played. It was a indie game. It was probably one of the worst games I played because it had so many like Technicolor neon flashing lights, and I thought I was gonna die from motion sickness. It's like, why did you do that to the game? It was good until you started doing all that trippy shit in the background. It's like, I can't play this game anymore, and I immediately shut it off. I mean, I probably would rather play Dark Souls than play that game ever again.
There you go. Was saying Resident Evil so bad it's fun. Exactly, but to actually play it, it isn't good. The controls are terrible. Everything, the cutscenes are terrible. The graphics, even the graphics for PS1, like I don't think they've aged very well at all. But I think like the Super Nintendo and stuff have aged better than the PS1. But even for that time, the graphics are terrible.
But Resident Evil and cheesiness goes hand in hand because there's a lot of trash dialogue in Resident Evil.
That's one of my favorite things about the early Resident Evil games.
Like,
is the terrible
what
voice
is
acting.
this? Blood. I hope it's not Chris's blood. Would you carry a fucking science kit in your back pocket? Whatever.
Take this. It's very effective against living things. What else am I going to fucking use it on, Barry?
Well, it's not. It's effective against living things. Barry, everything's dead here. What are you doing to me here, bro?
Stop. Don't open that
door. Exactly. What is the other one? Have you ever played like Dead Aim, the one on the boat? That one's really bad too.
No, I can't say that. The only one you could similar games what I've played Resident Evil. There was the Umbrella Chronicles on the Wii. I thought they were pretty good. They knew what they wanted to be.
Yes.
They were just arcade shooters. No, I like House of the Dead. That's another game with terrible but brilliant voice acting. It's worse than Resident Evil.
You just said the magic word. Okay, so when I was in college, me and my friends would go to the mall that was like right down the hill, and there was an arcade. Yes, I'm that old. And there was an arcade, and we would just play House of the Dead for hours until like the mall closed. It's like reload, click, reload. It was so good, so good. Oh my god!
The screen.
Shoot off of the screen to reload. It was so good. But they actually have it on Steam, but I'm afraid to buy it because I don't want to be disappointed. Everything I buy that's a remake, they even house like my Zombies Ate My Neighbors on there, but I'm so afraid to buy it because it's gonna be shit.
Sorry, I didn't catch that last bit.
It's like it's gonna be shit. The Zombies Ate My Neighbors because it's like super old game.
Zombie Ate My Neighbors is a great game.
Yes,
it's a brilliant game. But did you know there is a teach typing version of House of the Dead 2 called Typing of the Dead?
I know of it. Yes,
it's so fun.
I bet.
Killing a zombie by typing. I specifically remember this one time typing French tickler.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, the lewdness is coming out, not chat. This is the kind of person he is. Anyway, so I really liked Operation Raccoon City. It was super trash, but you can't play it anymore.
No, I tried. I was talking to you, but he's like, I'll try and
Yes.
find it, and I'll try and get it to work, and you can't.
You can't, absolutely can't.
No.
But it was one of my favorite trash games ever because you get to play the other end of Resident Evil. You get to play the bad guys. You get to be part of Hunk Squad. And it's like, you
Yes.
get interesting on the other side of things. So it's like, yeah, this is cool. And then it's like, nope, you can't do it anymore. Microsoft just gave you the bird. Big bird.
I'm gonna keep my eyes open just in case any awesome fan like makes a workaround for it or something. But yeah, again, objectively, it isn't a good game. But God, it's fun.
It is fun as hell. There are a lot of games like that. Like Fear 3 was one of those until I got motion sickness and couldn't play it anymore. I love that game. It was great. Absolutely great. Absolutely great. I'm sorry I went off on Resident Evil. I apologize. I get sidetracked very easy.
Alexia, SimCity. Well, the original SimCity.
The original Sims.
The original SimCity. There'd be workarounds for that. Give me like a couple of days, and I'll see if I can find a workaround for you on that.
You've got nerds on your side, Lexi Lou. Somebody will fix it.
Yeah. There's a lot of older games that people love that people have made fixes for them to work on modern systems, like Theme Hospital. There's a easily obtainable patch for that.
Yeah, if you can't find it on Steam, try GOG. GOG has everything. I found Shivers on there, and I thought nobody would even knew what that game was. It's like, yes, it's like little dudes or little entities that suck your life force out, and you trap them in pots. It's really, really cool.
Guess I've heard of that one. That's new to me.
Trust me, it's awesome. It's really old computer point and click, kind of like Phantasmagoria, that kind of stuff. It's really, really cool.
That was a trick.
I knew you'd love it.
That game is bizarre. It's so great. It's so funny.
Yes, but there's a lot of
stuff to do what I didn't do as well, just to mess around with. I'm gonna have to go back to it at some point.
Yeah, there's a lot of games like that are absolute madness. Like a game called Sanitarium. It's also bad. Dude was in a car crash and forgets where he is, and it's just the whole line of weird shit thrown at him. It's like, yes.
I'm always willing to take game suggestions off you, especially because like you made introduce me to like the Coma and Coma.
Oh, don't even get me started on that game. It was fucking amazing. It's like, this teacher's chasing after me with a box cutter. Help!
I coined so many stupid sayings from playing those two.
Oh, they're actually making another one. It's called 2B, Class 2B. I have it in my wish list. I'm like, yes. I'm so excited.
Playing that.
It's so good.
So I think I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I kept saying, after a few days, we're all repeating the double shit to each other after that because.
You double shit.
Shit, double shit.
Shit, double shit. Yes. Every streamer I have streamed has their own coin phrase, something that had just attached to them. And apparently yours is suck my ass.
Suck my ass, yeah.
Yeah, suck your ass.
That's my go-to insult, yeah.
Yes, it's great. It's great. Absolutely love it for you. At least not something about loud cocks, which apparently is mine. So,
yes.
So we're good here. Absolutely good. So Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say, people must like the suck my ass because I've had two separate streamers ask me to send them clips of me sending it so they can add it as a stream noise for themselves. So.
Yeah, sometimes other streamers steal things from you, like Gray has the cocks are loud on his stream. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's awesome to have somebody else's voice on your stream. It confuses people. It makes them think, wait, where am I? What stream am I in?
I'm fine with it. I'm fine. I like it. It's funny.
Hey, Smokey. But, yes. Is there a streamer that inspires you or that you admire? And if you say me, I'm going to throw you out of my chat.
I'm going to say you. You can try and throw me out. I'll come back. I'm like a disease. Good luck getting rid of me. It's a few people, yeah. There's like you. I like Loz's streams. Loz is always a fun time when she streams.
Lozzie has the best taglines, man.
Yeah. There's you, yeah. There's a guy called Steve War. He's the one who is essentially what got me started watching Twitch in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot of Tomb Raider stuff. My good friend Laurie, who I play Phasmophobia with on Fridays a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Farrell, just all you guys.
Oh,
all the
Farrell.
people I've met along the way are like the people what make me want to do this. Essentially, you're all amazing.
Yeah, everybody. It's like how hard is just sitting down and playing video games and live streaming it. It's like it's more than that, jackass.
But yeah,
Okay.
you have to put yourself out there and your whole personality and stuff.
Yes, because
It's more than just playing games.
right. You're entertaining. You're playing a game, and you're being a tech savvy nerd because you have to be updated with widgets, overlays, sound bites, OBS. This has to be updated. And that has to be open. You got to get mics and all that. It's like you want to have really, very good sound. You want to have good mics. You want to have good camera for those people who go out there and show their face and actually brush their hair every day. God bless you, because I could not. Too much work. I have to be in my pajamas most of the days when I'm not at work.
I've had to learn so much stuff very quickly to do this because I knew nothing about anything to do with streaming or content creation or anything. I didn't even dip my toes into it. I was like, you know what? Throw myself in. If I drown, I drown. It's fine. But I like learning things, so it's good.
Yeah,
Shower, what are these things?
yeah, I watched like 100 YouTube videos to figure out how to stream, all about streaming etiquette, because there is, by the way, extreme stream etiquette, and if you fail to do any of those, you will be frowned upon.
Yes, this is true.
Yes, so
That's why I'm glad I watched so many streams before I started, because I saw people making. I mean, there's only like one or two big things, which is don't self-promote in someone else's stream, and don't be like, right guys, I'm going to stream, bye. You don't do that kind of stuff. I don't mind people talking about the streams in my chats as long as like I've asked.
Right.
Like if I ask you, like,
absolutely,
how's your stream going? What do you plan on doing next? That kind of stuff. I think those are the main like food, but I don't do this.
Yes. I was gonna say something, but my brain melted again.
Put it in the freezer.
Put it in the freezer and put it back together.
Yeah, get the glue.
Although I did have a griddle cake this morning, which was fucking amazing.
A griddle cake?
Yes, which is a pancake, cheese, sausage, and a pancake.
Oh yeah. I make sometimes similar things to that, which I just call it a pancake.
Oh, there's egg in the middle also, but it is a delicious breakfast. Yummy. I'm like, I want it in my face right now. And
I make quite a lot of pancake wraps for my wife because she can't have bread like gluten.
Oh.
And like gluten-free food in the UK is so expensive, but I can whip up pancakes really quickly and cheaply. So job done. So I'd like pancake wrap it. I did one with it with sausage, bacon, Parmesan cheese, scrambled eggs, and I think that was all I put in it. Yeah, that was it. And some hot sauce.
Sorry, I got distracted by the food talk because that happens to me a lot.
I can sit here and talk to you about food for as long as you like.
I know.
I'm quite happy to talk about food.
So my biggest pet peeves, you can pet my peeves easily by spoiling in my chat, self-promoting, or backseating me. I hate backseaters. I will ban you right away if you backseat me or tell me how to play a game because I freaking hate it. If I'm going to die 1,000 times, I'm going to do it on my own. Okay.
Liz, press E to open the door.
Yes! Oh my god, please stop it! If I ask you to help me, then yes. Like I'll say, hey, can somebody give me a hint? If they give me a hint, like Cute Bit does it all the time. She'll like, go there, try this. It's like, okay, I'll do that. But if I don't ask, let me struggle!
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Ask first. Or, Lee, if you're going to do that, leave the vaguest of hints. Like a jumping off point.
Yes.
Don't just go, oh, well, the number's 2236, and then you pull a lever and the door opens. No, don't do that.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, don't.
Because then the puzzle isn't satisfied. You don't go, yeah, I did it. You go, oh, okay, thanks.
Look, I understand that you get hyped about a game that somebody's playing that you enjoy. But try to rein in your boobs. Pull them up in the bungee bra because that person is either playing it for the first time or they're trying to get through something because the person's playing Resident Evil. You plays it. And they're like, I'm trying to find something new because there's always something new to find out. And you just ruin the experience by trying to stick your foot going, hey, do this. It's like, no, sorry. Yeah.
Let the person play the game ask for help if they need.
Yes. The answer is always 2236. Exactly, Lozzie. I'm going to use that for everything. 2236. Exactly. I love it. It's absolutely good.
Even my like AI voice chat module thing knows the joke of 2236 now.
Yeah. Do you remember voice mods back in the day?
Oh god, yeah. Yes.
I had one that was a chipmunk. I called it Baby Chan. And Baby Chan would come out whenever she was really super angry, and it was super funny. I wonder why no one uses it anymore. Everybody does Tangia. I understand. You should get Tangia. Do you have Tangia? Who else does ones? I know somebody I watched doesn't have Tangia, but Tangia is awesome.
I've tried to get a couple of different voice changing ones,
Mm-hmm.
but they just, I don't know. They either don't have what I want, or they want an exorbitant amount of money from me. Okay.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking. I said they're always like quite expensive.
Oh.
Sorry, can you just go on a second?
I thought you were talking to somebody else. Sorry. I was like, what is
2 seconds. Apologies.
Mm. What are you laughing at, Laws? So, did I tell you guys that I have a ghost in my house? So, last night when me and hubby were down here, we were making dinner, putting away the groceries, you know, do your food shopping on Friday. And when we were down here, the bathroom sink, the faucet turned on. Hot water spewing out of it. And we both looked up at up the steps, and it's like, what is that? And I went up there, and the sink was running full blast into the basin, and I'm like, Sister Chan and Broham had left an hour earlier. I hadn't been in the bathroom recently, and nor had my husband. Why is the faucet on? It's Pappy. I have an entity in my house. It's probably a 70 or 80-year-old man who smokes a pipe, and his name is Pappy. His name isn't really Pappy, but I just call him that. And apparently, the closer it gets to Halloween, the more fun tricks he tries to pull in my house. Zow! How are you, Zow? What's going on? Yes, a ghost, a real ghost. Are you back, Molly?
I'm back, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I was telling him about my ghosty faucet story.
Oh, yeah, I saw your messages about that.
Yeah, it was creepy because the water's like turning on. There's nothing around. It's like, what the hell? It was like straight hot water, too. You can see it smoking. It's like, wait, The Shining. Red rum. It's like, oh my God, what is happening? What is happening?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was being bullied for milk.
For milk? Uh-oh. Your son wanted milk?
Yes, he wanted milk.
That's all right. That's right.
And then got angry because I didn't get it straight away. And when I brought him the milk, he was like, no milk. I was like, well,
shit.
You got milk.
You're drinking the fucking milk. Nope, sorry. All right. So what's something you tell your viewers all the time?
Suck my ass, usually. But do what you want to do, be you want to be, and the only person's opinion of you that really matters is your own. If anyone needs help, or they're having a struggle, I'm always open to talk to. That's the thing what I usually tell my viewers the most.
This is why I love him. He's a great guy right here, guys. Go follow him. Did I tell you to go follow the Green Mullet because he's amazing and plays things like Metal Gear and Dark Souls and all kinds of fun games? Did I tell you that? Yeah. Although he will tell you to suck his ass occasionally. Watch out for that.
That isn't occasionally. It's usually quite regularly, to be honest.
That's okay. It's okay though. But okay, yeah.
Loz always telling me to behave all the time. I don't know why.
But why do you want him to behave, Loz? He doesn't need to behave. He needs to be more obnoxious and hype. It's just the way he is. Mully is my daddy in Sons of the Forest. Oh yes, that's coming up soon, isn't it? We got two episodes of Sons of the Forest next month. Yee. All right. What else was I gonna ask? It was something else. My brain's putty. Okay. What's next for your channel, Mr. Mully?
I haven't really thought too much about it. I mean, I've got a long-running thing running on Monday with Metal Gear Solids. That's going to take me a while, especially if I want to do everything in 5. I've got plenty of games lined up, but I do have, because I've got the Project Zomboid bug has bitten me once again.
Oh, it's so good though.
Because I like dying, apparently, permanently. I've planned on, and I'm working the king side a little bit to like tweak it. But I have a Silent Hill themed run and a Resident Evil themed run to play with on Project Zomboid. But yeah, I've got a long list of games that I want to play. So that, and I'd like to do more collab streams with friends. That's like the most fun time for me, is playing with other people.
It's better to play with other people than with yourself.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but I discovered Project Zomboid on a whim. I was like, hey, this game looks kind of cool. I bought it, installed it. It was like 2 weeks before Halloween. And I'm playing it going, oh, this is, oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. And I'm playing, oh my God, I'm dead. Oh, wait, I'm dead again. Oh my God.
It was like a decent game I saw, like people talking about. I was like, yeah, I'll get it. And so it feels like, oh, right, this is fun. I like this. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, oh, I'm dead.
Okay, well, I'll try better this time, right? I'll get a weapon and I'll try and stay away from it. I'm dead.
I'm dead.
I'm far away from the zombies. Why is the house on fire? I'm dead.
Yeah, it was like, I will never see the winter season because I can't live past summer. But then we made it to winter and it was bad.
You don't want to live through winter on that game.
It's bad. Even with all of the generators we found, I actually picked like a bunch of them up and tried to walk with them, and it didn't go well.
Oh, when you first got a generator, did you put it indoors?
Yeah.
Why am I dying?
Why am I dying? But yes. But if you guys haven't tried Project Zomboid, you should do that.
You're in for a bad time.
It's top tier pain and suffering, kind of like Dark Souls, but top down and zombie related.
Yeah, apparently I'm a total masochist. The games I play, like even recently, I've been playing because Stalker 2 is coming out soon, and I love Stalker. I got Stalker Anomaly, and then put a mod on top of it to make it even harder. And I sit there and I'm like, that was fun. Why? I died 67 times in 200 different ways. Why do I do this to myself?
Yeah, my community always gives me shit because I say I don't like the Dark Souls game, which I don't. They're not my cup of tea because I don't like restarting over and over and over and over and over and over. But I play Darkest Dungeon, which everybody dies eventually anyway. You don't get attached to anybody because they usually go insane, then they die. So it's like, why are you playing that game? It's like, it's completely two different things, okay? It's like, no, it's not.
It's a different style of game.
It is.
That's the thing. It's the style. I am going to get you to stream Elden Ring with me at some point, though. That's a given. I'm very stubborn.
I am being forced to play Elden Ring, and we're going to do that on September 2nd for my punishment because I died 18 minutes from my goal. I'm so pissed about that. But
I'll make you get good, even though I'm not good myself.
I am never going to be good at that, and I can go 100% admit to that. I tried playing Dark Souls for a stream once because everybody wanted me to play it, and I don't know how many died in that section with the part where you're going on top of all of those buildings, and the dudes are shooting fireballs at you. I never got any further than that. It's like, I am not getting anywhere, and they're like, no, keep going. It's like, how can you watch me die over and over and over? But apparently that's a thing. That's a thing with streaming. People like to watch you suffer and die. So it's like, all right, you masochist. That's right. I like watching your death.
I know, like, some people like watching people play those games, I guess, because a lot of streamers, when they play those games, like, rage out a lot. But I don't think I've had ever, like, a game rage moment on a stream. I get more annoyed if things break. If I die, I die. I just carry on playing, you know? I'm very stubborn.
Yeah, I've never seen you rage. I've only raged twice on stream, and that was it, Little Nightmares. I hate platformers. Oh my God, I hate them. And if you want me to yell and scream and say every explicative in my language and others, then make me play that. So it's like, okay, it's bad.
I'm gonna gift you a Super Meat Boy.
No, I know what Super Meat Boy is. Don't you dare. But Molly, I think you would really like Darkest Dungeon if you tried it.
I have played it, and I do enjoy it. It's just it's on my list. I'll just say that.
Okay.
I have a long list of shit.
I know you got a backlog. I do. I have it in my Steam list. It's called Next, and I have a gigantic list of games that people have purchased for me or that I need to play on stream because I have this habit. Me and Lozzie share this as siblings. I have a game. I love it. I see another game. Oh, that game! And then I stop playing the game I'm currently playing and hop to that one and never finish the current one. I have this bad habit.
I would say I have probably completed less than 20% of my Steam library, and I've got games which aren't on Steam too.
It's so bad! It's so bad!
My downfall was they don't see much anymore. Back in the day, you remember Humble Bundle?
Yes, Humble Bundle. Yes.
Humble Bundle. Like when I was in my 20s, I'd like a new bundle on like every week, and they'd be like, "Here's You can get 10 games for like $4. I'm like, I'm in. I don't care what they are. I'm in.
It's me and those fucking Steam sales. I
Steam
hoard
sales, they
them.
get me too.
I hoard games, and it's like, oh, it's cheap. I can get it for somebody who doesn't have it, or they would like this game. I'll go and buy them this game. It's like, stop it.
Yeah,
Stop it.
I'm the same. I've been the same ever since I was a kid. Even like, it's not so bad now because at least they don't take up shelf space.
Mm-hmm.
But like when I finally got rid of my PS2, which I do regret because I had a lot of, I have some valuable games now. What are valuable now on my PS2, but
Yes.
I traded everything in to get an Xbox 360. I had over 200 PS1 games.
Oh my god.
PS2 games. Sorry, I had over 200 PS2 games.
I have a game
Like
that's
so
actually
many.
banned in a different country.
Oh, what is it?
Rule of Rose.
Oh yeah, that's really valuable these days.
It is.
Really,
It's very.
really valuable.
I don't have the case for it because the person I lent it to originally destroyed the case. So,
Yes.
but I still have the CD, and I was like, I'm keeping you, my little precious, in a nice, safe place. So
I had a thingy for a while. I had a Sega Saturn before I got a PlayStation, and some of those games now fetch hefty prices, but I don't have any of them anymore.
right.
Like Panzer Dragoon Saga, that's one of the more valuable games
Mm-hmm.
out there now. I can't remember what it's worth, but yeah, so I hoard games too. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I hoard them. Especially, it's like my husband does it too, which is bad. 2 game hoarders. He has a gigantic library. I swear to God, he's got like 900 games on his.
There's a copy-
It's like, holy
there's a
fuck.
There's a copy of Panzer Dragoon Saga on eBay going now for £849.
Yeah. So when I broke up with my ex, he stole my Silent Hill 2 and my Parasite Eve. I've been looking for a cheap copy of Parasite Eve, and it does not exist. Unless you want to pay $500, you're not getting it. It's like, you fucker. I hope you burn in hell. Never mind.
That's another game. That's another game I had and no longer have.
You lecherous bastard. I hope your dick falls off and you lose it somewhere in the sheets. Because how dare you take those games? Why couldn't you take the games I didn't necessarily need? But anyway, yes.
Parasite Eve's. I think more people know about it now, but back at the time, I think it was an underrated classic. A lot of people didn't really know about it. Where I grew up, anyway.
But so that next for your channel would be more co-ops. Speaking of co-ops, Mully is having a Resident Evil 2 race with me at the end of the month. You don't want to miss that. That'll be fun.
I've been practicing.
Have you been practicing? I love it. I love it.
Practicing.
Yeah, I did a race with Shotgun Jen. She ran me over. It was like lawnmower over my back. I was grass, and she just went pew over top of my head. And then I did a race with Gray, and Gray got lost and quit. He's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm done. It's like, all right, bro. It's fine. It's all good. But the Resident Evil races are some of my favorite things. I saw them being done between Team RPD. They do it all the time. And now the Team Shogun also do a lot of BioRand races. So I was like, hey, I could do that too, but nothing that cool because I'm not that cool. So we could do something else, like a low-key race. That would be fun, talk to the person you're racing and be like, nah, I'm here. Just kidding. We're not going to tell you where you are. But it's fun. It's absolutely fun. So more co-ops for you. Are you thinking about, what are you, 300 strong now?
No, I'm getting close to 250 last time I checked.
Okay, we gotta get you to 500, so you have to do a big old stream, like a big old 12-hour bust. But you don't have no trouble doing those, so.
No, I've got plans for my 300.
Oh, you? Nice. We won't ask you because we want to be surprised.
Well, 3 people I know.
Speaking of Gray, you bastard! But anyway,
Mohawk stream for 300.
Nice. Can we have another curly Mohawk stream because those are freaking fabulous.
Did you know what? I actually, I did it. The day I did it, I was like, yeah, I'm never going to do this again. But later on, after I brushed my hair a bit and the curls weren't as tight, I was like, damn, I'm pretty sexy. So I'll probably have to do that again at some point. It was fun.
I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so good. But yeah, we got to get you up there so you can have merch because we need a Suck My Ass t-shirt. I would definitely wear that. I would.
Sure.
I used to wear the Father Help Gray's t-shirt, the Father Help, to work every day until they made me wear their logo on my shirt. Unfortunately, I don't get to wear it anymore. It makes me sad. But
that'd be my first two. I'd have a suck my ass t-shirt, and then probably a bring back the mullet t-shirt with an icon on. I think that'd be fun if I did do merch.
But yeah. Guys, sign up to do collabs with him because he's amazing and fun. We did Zomboid. Zomboid was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I did Feral not die? Oh, she just like ran off, and like I think I had like 5 deaths before she had even like got back to her. It was ridiculous. Fun though. It was fun.
Yeah. Okay, so Mully, you're not a super gigundo streamer, but I'm pretty sure you have some pretty, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Substantial? No. Serious? No. I don't know the word I'm looking for. What tips do you have for a new streamer?
I've not been going that long myself, really, but I'd say.
What do you mean you're not doing well? You're doing great.
I said I've not been going that long. I haven't been streaming for that long. I've not even like going for like a year. So
not a year yet. When's your anniversary?
I think I'd have to check that. I know it's early next year, so properly I mean like doing it for that long. But new people I'd get say don't stress about equipment. Let's say you like don't need the most expensive mic or camera. You don't even need a camera to stream. I mean, look at you. You don't do a face cam. But
nope.
I need to share my beauty with the world, so that's why I have a face cam. And you can stream straight from a console these days. If you want to stream, just do it.
Or your phone?
Yeah, your phone too. That can work. Be nice to your community and learn the etiquette.
Be nice to your community. Mine troll me.
Be nice to my community. Be nice to my community when all I do is tell people to suck my ass.
Yeah. No, I love my people. I would die for them.
Yeah, same. And berate other streamers when I go into the streams, but they know me, so it's fine. Persevere. Like it's just I found it a big struggle in the beginning because I had no one to bounce off of, but no one builds a community overnight. It took me a while. It took me a while to get going, but once you do and you find your niche and your people, they'll stay. So you have your community.
Yes, you need to have your cult of psychopaths.
Yeah, be consistent. I think consistency is a big part of it because in my head, like, would you watch a TV show if it turned on a different time every day of every week? You wouldn't because you can't. You have to become part of somebody's routine if you want regular people to show up. I mean, I have my regular days, but I also throw random ones in there just because I have nothing else to do. But I'd say be consistent and enjoy yourself. That's the biggest thing at Peace of Life. Just enjoy it for what it is. Have fun.
Yeah, don't think you're gonna make it up to the top tier in your first week of streaming.
No, definitely not.
Because it's hard at the beginning because you're trying to find your foot, you're trying to find your brand, your people, and then you're networking. Because networking is a double-edged sword for some people. They think networking is just you hopping the backs of other people to get higher. To me, it's I want to make as many friends as possible.
Exactly. I didn't start going into other people's streams just to think like, oh well, these guys are bigger than me. They'll promote me. You know, I make friends. Like I talk to you just because you're a good person and we gel well. But you push me so hard.
I want you to do well. That's what I am. I was like, I am the biggest cheerleader to my friends. It's like if I like you, it's like, hey, go follow that person because they're freaking epic and they deserve it.
Well, I do the same. Any of my friends who come in, I'm like, shout out, follow this person, follow them.
Yes, and Ashiwak is now nicknamed me the Energizer Bunny, and I have no idea why. I am very chill. I have no idea what he's talking about. I don't know.
Oh yeah. That Smokey's just put something up good there. Don't fall yourself. If you're not in a good mood and not feeling it, it is okay.
Absolutely do not stream because you will fucking regret it.
Yeah, exactly. Just leave it for another day. The people who matter won't care.
It isn't always the case though, because one time I was really, really down and anxiety was biting me. You know, you get the heavy bricks on your shoulder, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And I streamed, and everybody made me so happy, and they gave me so much love. I wanted to cry. I actually cried on my birthday stream because of how much love I received. I'm like, do I deserve this? Why are you being so
I was the same. Like I was when my birthday stream came up like last month, and I had like so many people being nice. I was like, "What's happening?"
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Ashiwa has a good
crazy.
point. If you're not feeling a game, drop it and move on. Me and Ashiwa were discussing Baldur's Gate. He's not a fan. I am a huge fan. 600 hours later, but he wasn't a fan. He dropped it and moved on to something else. That's not his stick. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. So yeah,
of course it is.
Play,
I really need to finish
play
Baldur's
what you
Gate.
want to play. Play what you want to play. Yes, because if they will know. People will know if you're playing something you hate because you'll be quiet, you'll be bitter, you'll have a sticky part to your tone. It's not good. And what is happening? Why are we? What are you doing, Laws? Why are you deleting messages? Follow your heart. My heart says, "Give me Pedro Pascal and pizza." I don't know what Molly said.
I'd say try and find a friend who can moderate for you.
A friend, yes, well, sometimes that's bad to have a close friend moderate for you, because usually they're, I don't know, they can, if you fight with them, they can stop being your mod and you can lose a mod that way. They could cause drama in your community or connected to another community and tell them start talking smack about you. You got to be careful who you pick for your mod. Make sure they're really good, confidented people. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. Don't just pick anyone. But with the wave of like stupid bots and stuff we're getting.
Oh my god, yes. At least have six. At least have 6 mods. So you have the two people that usually interchange into your chat. They don't have to stay the whole time, but just interchange. They just flick back and forth. Then you have the people who come in for big streams, but the bots have been nuts. There's been so many.
Right there, Alexia needs banning for that comment.
Not tolerating this pineapple. No, we need pineapple on pizza. We need it. We love it.
Goodness.
Hawaiian pizza is the jam. Maybe because my taste buds are dead.
I'm gonna piss out. I'm gonna start putting mango on pizza. I'm putting it in your chat.
You know, people put banana on pizza. I was like, what the fuck are you thinking, bro?
I've seen peas and mayonnaise on pizza. Now I need pineapple. But then again, you shouted at me for putting pickles on pizza.
No,
so,
pickles. Okay, there are several foods that absolutely make me want to throw up. Anything that smells like vinegar, for what? Barbecue sauce is okay because I can't really smell it, but vinegar, you got pickles, anything fish. Oh my god. No, thank you. No, thank you. A deep smell of alcohol, like anything that has a very alcohol smell to it, like anything with flambe. Yeah. Nope. Get out of here. Absolutely.
I made pizza with hot dogs and mustard in the crust once. That was really good.
You know, hot dogs on pizza is a good thing. I call that my junk pizza. You put hot dogs or Spam on pizza.
Spam. Don't get me started on Spam.
I love fucking Spam, man. See, me and Molly are like that. It's either the Spam community. Spam is great.
Have you read a Spam fritter?
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's staple chip shop food right now.
It's so fritters. Good. It's so good. You can put it in everything. I put it in my mac and cheese constantly. So good.
Oh yeah.
So good. Yeah. See, now we're talking about food again, Mullet. God damn it.
That's fine. Just change it. It's not a podcast anymore. It's food discussion.
You know what? We should do that. Talk about. Maybe you can teach me how to cook because I still can't cook with them. It's horrible.
That's something I want to do. But I have to work out logistics because I've quite a small kitchen and not a movable camera and stuff. But I do want to do cooking streams. I love cooking. So.
Yes, you need a good setup for that to have a cooking stream.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make cake.
I've done it in my Discord before, like just off my phone. But like to do it on Twitch, I need a better setup than just my phone. I do like cooking.
Okay. So, chat, do you have any questions for Molly? Be nice, or I'll ban you. If you have any questions, you can post them now. But be nice. I warn you. I'll get out the bonky hammer. Is that a potato on fire?
It looks like it.
I love those emotes. This is fine. Everything is fine. How long have you had the mullet?
Well, I've had different coloured hair for a good while. I'd probably say about 6 years now. But the mullet came in probably about 2.5 years ago. I used to just have like coloured hair on top and all of the back of my head and the sides completely shaved. But I felt like, I just wanted a mullet, so I went for it.
Nice. Lexi,
what is my favourite food to cook?
Yes, Lexi wants to know what you like to cook. What do you want to cook?
I like to cook Asian food, like Korean, Japanese, Chinese food.
Can you
Those are my
make fried
favorites.
rice?
But
Make me fried rice.
I will happily make you fried rice any day.
I
I'll
love
put
fried rice.
eggs, whatever you want in there, whatever. Put some spam in there, bit of MSG. It's all
Yeah,
good.
you gotta have your MSG. Can you make sushi? Oh my god, Lexi has a love for sushi you would never understand.
I have never tried. Not yet, but I want to. Especially since my wife can't have gluten now, and like store-bought sushi generally has wheat in it for no reason whatsoever. It's just rice and fish. Why are you putting wheat in it?
Could you imagine a meet and greet? I could just see Lexi trying to shove foods, all the sushi in your face. Eat this. Try this one. Try this one.
I love sushi. I went to Amsterdam with my wife, and we walked past the sushi bar. And it was all you could eat sushi. All you could eat sushi. I ate so many spicy tuna rolls that I was crying, and my nose was running because they were so spicy. I think I ate like 35 spicy tuna rolls.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of fish, but tuna I actually like.
But yeah, I'll try my hand at it. I keep eyeing up the stuff to make it, but yeah, not tried it yet.
Okay, Smokey wants to know what's your favorite game of all time, or top 5.
Well, top 5 we'll go for Elden Ring, of course. I love me some Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to go with Final Fantasy X.
Nice, yes! Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I love Final Fantasy X. Dark Souls 1, which seems a bit redundant because I'm saying Elden Ring, but it's fine.
They're 2 different games.
Persona 5, yeah. Persona 5 and Metal Gear Solid 3.
Interesting combination.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it. So when you play Elden Ring, what kind of build do you usually do?
I tried to do different ones. The first time I went through, I had an intellect build, which is a lot of magic, but I generally use that to more power up and like use like actual weapons, not a lot of spells. I like sword-based builds, like sword fighting. I love sword fighting. I would like to use a bow in Elden Ring, but they are trash, so I don't bother.
Oh, okay. Okay.
At the minute, through the DLC, I'm running a faith and dexterity build. So I use the faith so I can cast lightning on my weapons, essentially. That's been fun.
When I played, I was just stabbing people in the back for like an hour because I refused to move out of the first section. So I just walked around and stabbed the same soldiers in the back over and over, and it was fun. But that's all I did.
So that's a legitimate strategy. That is a legitimate strategy.
I will stab you in your back. I will relocate your vertebra. Okay. No more questions? No more questions? Ow, I just stabbed myself with a pencil. Are you artistic at all, Mully?
No. My art is food.
That's still an art. Have you seen when some people make things that look like absolute art? It's like, how the fuck am I supposed to eat that?
Yeah, is this cake? No. I hate those videos. No, I don't have the control in my hands to do drawing or anything that well. When I was at school, I used to get given extra time on exams and stuff because I have to write like really slow to make it semi-legible. You know, people like say doctors' prescriptions are illegible. Well, that's me.
It's true fact. See, I don't understand why they just draw little lines. Like, that's my signature. Dude, that's just you rubbing your face across the paper.
So I can draw a badass stick, man. But
I like stick art. I like stick art. There's an entire game based on stick art, okay?
Yeah.
West of Loathing.
I mean, I've tried different things like woodwork and stuff, which I did enjoy. I'm just not very artistically minded, unfortunately. My mind works more in the logical sense of things. So, no.
Hi, D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here? You should have came when I lost my voice. That would have been perfect. Hi, D.
The other thing I could guess I've come into is like editing videos, if you can call that artistic. I've made some silly video edits and things like that.
That is definitely artistic. That is part of the character or the creator process because I love making clip videos. Although I'm lazy because I don't have any time in between working. I come home and then it's like I watch people stream and then I fall asleep. And then on my days off, I stream. But then after I'm done, I go up and watch people stream and fall asleep.
Yeah,
Apparently,
the
it
amount of
has,
times
there's
I
a
go to,
routine.
I go to, the amount of times I go to bed at like 10 p.m. with like, as soon as I'm finished streaming, like, I'm done streaming, go to bed, and then I'll lie there for like a week, for like 2 hours. I'm like, why did I even bother? I can't sleep.
Oh, okay. Well, if nobody has any more questions, we can end stream and podcast here. Molly, thank you so much for. I'm drooling on myself. Excuse me.
It's all the talk about spam, isn't it?
Yes, I'm very hungry right now.
Go get some
Oh,
food.
you have a question for Mullet? Do you get
Okay.
beef when you go outside? Oh, rocking that hairstyle. Uh-huh.
Occasionally, very occasionally, I can give you some examples if you'd like. It was more so when I was working because I was delivering things, so I was outside all day. Not so much these days because I don't go outside that much. I'm more of a home person, but occasionally someone will drive past and come up with the great insult of just drive past and go green. I'm like, yeah, mate, thanks. I didn't know that. Cheers for letting me know. I was delivering to a shop. And I got in the last parking space outside, and there was like a taxi driver like pulled up next to me, rolled his window down, and went, "That was my space, you glowing-headed prick," and then drove off. I was like, "Oh, okay, then fine, whatever." Just the odd occasional things. I don't get people like start in trouble with me or anything, but I'm a pretty big guy, so maybe that's why. I don't know.
I wouldn't mess with a dude with a mohawk, man. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Molly.
You're very welcome.
I
Thank you for
appreciate
having
your
me.
face. I will edit this when I'm not comatose or narcoleptic, and then I will post it on my YouTube. You guys can watch it there. But Molly, if you want to hop off, you can do that because I'm pretty sure you got stuff to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go wrangle a child.
Go wrangle your child and get him some milk. You know what I mean? All that good thing. But thank you so much, guys. Go follow Mullet right now. I will not forgive you if you don't, because he is an amazing dude. He has a plethora of cool things about him, and he is going to rise like a green arrow to the sky, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, go follow him right now. But you can hop off now if you want, Molly. I appreciate you so much.
Okay. I'll speak to you later.
Big loves. Bye-bye.
Have a wonderful day.
So, chat, thank you so much for joining me for this cool little podcast. He was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Next up for the podcast, he's actually in here right now, is the great weeb, Ashiwa. Me and Ashiwa are going to talk about stuff and games and things and all things that are weeb in September 14th. Look for that because it will be awesome.